Okay, so we're going to go over counter today. What if someone plays a 4-3-3? What formation can you use to counter that formation inside the game? But generally speaking, you can see what formation someone is playing by looking at the radar when it's a goal kick. So when you're also trying to counter a formation, it's important to know what your opponent is playing. I would say for the 4-4-2s, your best option is to match them. If someone is playing a 4-4-2 and you're really struggling, the way you can really match them is by playing a 4-4-2 variation with a holding mechanics. I would say holding mechanics, something like this. That would be a really good way to play. If you are playing against a 4-4-2 and you want to maintain possession, I would recommend any of the 4-3-3s. A 4-3-3, a 4-2-1-3. If your opponent is playing a 4-1-2-1-2, and this is what I'm trying to say, let's say you have no idea what's going on, right? Let's say, for example, you're playing a 4-4-2, and let's say your opponent's playing a 4-1-2-1-2, and you feel you're getting beaten in the central areas, the best way to counter that is just to match the formation. So that's one good tip I want to give you. If you're really, really unsure, match the formation. If you're up against a 4-4-2 and you want more possession and you want to, for example, hold out the win, I would recommend go towards a 4-2-1-3, a 4-3-3, anywhere that has three players in midfield. Ideally, you want to lean to where we have CDMs for defensive stability. So you're playing against a 4-3-3, and let's say you're playing a fire back, right? And you know you haven't got enough players in midfield. That way you can counter your opponent. So you can then end up going, for example, to a 4. Let's say your opponent's playing a 4-3-3. You know that you're getting beat in midfield. And let's say, for example, using this formation over here, you might change here to a 5-3-2. So generally speaking, wherever you're getting countered in that specific area, and that's what's the most important thing, you have to be able to understand that.